Hello viewers from the outside, the Burruss-Tucker family looks picture-perfect, successful, happy, and united. But behind the smiles and family photos lies a story much more complicated than anyone could imagine. Beneath the surface, there's a growing tension that's been eating away at them, one built on love, jealousy, and a desperate need for acceptance. Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker may appear to have it all, but their blended family has faced cracks that fame and fortune can't fix. While their younger kids, Ace and Blaze, bring light to their lives, the real storm brews between Riley Burruss, Kandi's daughter from a previous relationship, and Kaela Tucker, Todd's daughter from his past. What started as small disagreements between the two girls turned into a deep-seated resentment that's been tearing their family apart. Riley has always struggled to connect with Todd, feeling he never truly accepted her as his own. To her, his affection seemed to tilt toward Kaela, leaving Riley feeling unwanted. Todd might not have realized it, but the more attention he gave Kaela, the more Riley pulled away. Over time, what could have been a sisterly bond turned into silent competition, one fueled by jealousy and misunderstanding. But Riley's frustrations weren't hers alone, they were amplified by Kandi's own actions. Kandi, protective and outspoken, never seemed to embrace Kaela the way she did Riley. On social media and in public moments, Riley was front and center, while Kaela was rarely mentioned. Whether intentional or not, this imbalance only deepened the divide, confirming Riley's belief that she was justified in feeling left out. Todd tried to keep the peace, insisting he loved both girls equally. But in families like theirs, words only go so far. Both daughters felt unseen in different ways, Riley by her stepfather, and Kaela by her stepmother. Kandi's quiet distance from Kaela carried more weight than she realized, especially since her discomfort with Todd's past relationships seemed to shadow every interaction. As much as she tried to protect her daughter, she was unknowingly feeding the fire of division. What was once just sibling tension soon began affecting her marriage. Todd and Kandi's love was strong, but the stress of navigating two teenagers' emotions began to strain them in ways neither had expected. Eventually, Todd decided something had to change. He sat both girls down to talk it out, but what he hoped would be a moment of healing quickly turned into an explosion of pent-up feelings. Riley, tired of feeling second best, finally voiced her hurt. Kaela, tired of feeling like an outsider in her father's home, let her pain spill out too. Todd realized then that his efforts to balance love had fallen short. Both daughters were fighting for the same thing, his affection, but didn't see that the other was fighting the same battle. Kandi's role became impossible to ignore. Her hesitance to accept Kaela had created an emotional rift she could no longer deny. It wasn't just about her daughter's feelings, it was about her own fears and insecurities resurfacing from Todd's past. In the midst of all this heartbreak, something unexpected happened. Todd began changing how he showed love. Instead of trying to please everyone at once, he started showing up in smaller, consistent ways, spending one-on-one time with each daughter, asking about their lives, and proving that his affection wasn't divided. Kandi, watching her husband's effort, slowly began to open her heart too. She started making small gestures toward Kaela, showing her that she belonged in their family. It wasn't perfect, but it was a start. As time passed, the walls between Riley and Kaela began to crumble. They didn't instantly become close, but they began to understand each other's pain. What had once been anger turned into empathy. Kandi and Todd's willingness to fight for their family began to set an example. They showed that healing takes time, effort, and humility. The journey wasn't easy, old wounds still resurfaced, and misunderstandings still lingered, but slowly, love began to rebuild what anger had destroyed. The Burruss-Tucker family's story proves that even the most broken bonds can be mended when there's genuine effort and understanding. It's not about perfection, it's about choosing to try, over and over again. For Kandi, Todd, Riley, and Kaela, love became not just a feeling, but a choice, to move forward together despite the past. And though their story is still unfolding, one thing has become clear: sometimes the strongest families are not the ones that never break, but the ones that find the courage to put themselves back together.